I forgot someone had a toaster during this. Nice PC, dog. Yeah, exactly. Dog shit beginning augments again, obviously. Then we got lightning strikes, which obviously, you know, Yone builds attack speed to get cooldown reduction, and as you can see, buying that gave us 31 AD just by buying our starting item. It only gives 25, so we got an extra 6 from it. Pretty nice. So the earlier rounds we were looking pretty hot. We're fighting Zed Lilia, which Zed got Extendo Arm and Lilia phenomenally, obviously. The Zed with the Extendo Arm, I feel like he could have had something else that was better, but who knows. Lilia hit me with her E immediately, and then Sona got hooked, and then I got cucked, and yeah, all that shit just happened. Went to go over the wall 2 different times, and I got cucked every single time. Got hooked into the Zed, so I actually don't believe I got the plant at all right there. I almost missed that Q. Lilia panicked, took a tick from the storm, and then finally got the portal. I think right here, my Sona is kind of like in a bad spot, so like I flash and auto the Zed, but it's not enough. Zed kills Sona too quickly, and you know, revives don't come out. I think at this point is when I lost all hope, because I'm just like, why, bro, did you pick Sona? But I also know that Zed is incredibly fucking annoying in this game mode, because he can one-shot you, but he can also run away and just poke you. And since the zone is a thing, it makes it like that's just good in all stages. There we go, Berserker Greaves, because obviously they give us damage, since lightning strikes is giving us attack damage based on our attacks. The next round we will get our prismatic item. Running Kayn Alistar. Alistar has the E cooldown, which I was like, okay, that doesn't fucking matter. But in the later stages of the game, it was fucking annoying, bro. I couldn't, like, I could still move, but like every 1.5 seconds, I was probably getting stunned. Running Alistar. But once again, Sona was landing really good ultimates, and we were able to burst Kayn every single round that we fought him, pretty much. And even when we couldn't, the shields that she was providing both of us was enough to keep us both alive. You know, during the stun shit. So Kayn is on my ass right now, which I don't understand why, but I dodged his W by third queuing through him. He doesn't have his form yet, though. You know, Kayn's obviously weak at the moment. But right here, yeah. He stuns me quite a bit. And he just won't fucking die. He's active again. And then he dies. And then, you know, at that point, there was no hope for him. If he had Rost, maybe. But Malphite, Nivea, and Annie just duking it out. And Nivea just hugs the wall right there and just lets fucking Annie pound her. So, prismatic item, we get Sword of the Divine. And obviously, since Yone's passive exists, I was like, Sword of the Divine is probably going to be fucking lit. And interestingly enough, it immediately gives you 100% crit, which is interesting. Isona got Empyrean Promise for her first augment, for her first prismatic item, which, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think I saw her use it like once in the earlier matches. But she got all for you as well. Her heals and shields are stronger. Putting Kha'Zix Kassadin, which honestly, respect for picking Kha'Zix without Mordekaiser, but I don't think it was that great. I think Kha'Zix does have buffs in this where his passive can be like procced within a shorter range from each other, but see the double ult right there, and then Kha'Zix just doesn't get to play. He jumps over my third Q, which kind of confused me for a second because he ran into the bush. But this map just it triggers me. Now, if you guys are wondering what those multipliers are right there, it's my Sword of the Divine proccing. Sword of the Divine allows your critical hits to hit for random amounts, up to 50% increase. Like right here, each critical strike deals random bonus critical strike damage up to 50%. And it gives 40% crit, which is changed to 80%. Wait, it's changed to 80%, so why the fuck do I have 100% crit with one item? I don't have any other crit stuff. But that one round, my crits did 1,057 extra damage. So like right here is what I was talking about where the plants are bugged. I can't auto attack the plant right now. It doesn't even have a health bar. But my Sona could. So something that I realized while doing this build, especially with Sword of the Divine, is because I get Adaptive Force. I buy Rite of Ruin right here, and it actually converts my Sword of the Divine's Adaptive Force to AP, which kind of fucking sucks. But it ended up not mattering because we were just too. And the shielding itself was, you know, enough to make it worth still buying. I think I was considering going Terminus right here because I wanted to get tankier, and since I have Lightning Strikes, Terminus gives like 45 attack damage and gives attack speed as well. I think it gives me like 90 something AD when I buy it during this. I don't remember though. Alright, we're fighting Maokai Lucian. And we should have lost this round, to be honest. But Lucian, see, my health fucking disappeared. But for some reason, Lucian did not kill me when he had the chance. He should have just canceled his ultimate and, you know, auto-attack me shit. I land my third Q and I basically obliterate him. Maokai's still sticking on my ass, so I'm, you know, kiting, but then Lucian oversteps and I get my third Q. People just, they don't expect the third Q. She ults him right there, which basically allows us to kill him without him being able to stall at all. I think Maokai has Phenomenal Evil. No, that's not Phenomenal Evil, I don't think. But Sword of the Divine did an extra 1,775 damage, roughly. It was like 1,700. That one round. Now, right here, I got shit augments again. And I was tempted to go rabble rousing because I'm spamming abilities so much, but Shrink Ray is just too. I think by the end of the game, it reduced 20,000 damage. Which, in the later stages of the game, was worth it because I believe this Garen was also full crit. And I think this round, he tries obliterating me. Rite of Ruin did 2,491 shield in that one round, which isn't bad. It's going to take a little bit to ramp up because, you know, if we're not hitting everyone with our abilities and if the rounds are ending, then it's going to look like Rite of Ruin doesn't actually have any value, but it does for the most part. I think in this scenario, when you get Sword of the Divine, since it gave me 100% crit right from the start, Rite of Ruin probably didn't really. Because the thing with Rite of Ruin is like it'll give you 100% as long as you're casting. But Sword of the Divine just gave me 100% from the start. So realistically, if I went like Infinity Edge instead, then it would have just been better. So my Sona did get an ult right there, and then Pike stunned them immediately, but Anivia queued me and I couldn't fuck. See, this round right here is a good example because I was able to auto attack and stuff a bunch, and obviously, granted, Anivia's egg is basically like a second champion, so you can just Q and mash buttons on it. So I did E out of the Pike stun right there, but Monk 2.5 times crit damage. Okay, so Sword of the Divine did 5,087. bonus damage. Rite of Ruin did 5,704. I think we do by the terminus right here. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay. I think the reason why I did it is to check how much damage it actually gave me. It gives 30 attack damage, not 45. I thought it did. But we get Terminus here, and since we're spamming, Q so much, we should act Terminus pretty easily. I think Terminus is bugged, so like it'll say it's done 0 damage, which is weird because I don't know why it calculates Terminus's damage instead of like the total amount of armor and stuff gained or something like that. Now we're fighting Malphite Annie, and we get fucking demolished this round. Malphite's full fucking tank, and we still get demolished. Because I just, like, Annie was so fast, and she was stunning me every 3 seconds. Even right there, she stunned me as soon as I got the 3rd Q, so I couldn't. Now she did go Rite of Ruin, which is fucking weird, but I think it's because she has vulnerability. Oh, she doesn't. She has... Oh, she has Spatula, which Spatula gives her. That's why she went Rite of Ruin. But with Rite of Ruin fully stacked, probably has around like 70% crit or something like that. But right there, Terminus did fucking nothing for us. We go with the attack speed haste, just because like of our lightning strikes, it's gonna give us damage. And at this moment, I was debating on what else to buy. I wanted to go Wit's End and Zephyr, just because like Annie and Malphite were gonna keep stunning me. But I don't think I actually did that. So we're fighting the Jackson Vayne right here. Jackson immediately goes in on me, then switches target, which is weird. Vayne goes stationary against me for some reason. Completely buffed my ultimate. But Jax, closes in on me again, so I'm able to stack my 3rd Q. And Vayne rolls away, and when she rolls away, I'm able to Q her, and then she dies by my E. And at this point, we can just kind of melt Jax, because Jack's not going to do enough damage through on his healing and building. He kind of trolled right there, because he didn't auto-attack the plant at all. I don't know what his plan was. But Rite of Ruin jumped to... Or not Rite of Ruin, or the Divine jumped to like 8,400 damage dealt. 8,441. And right here is when I realized that Terminus was kind of bugged, because it wasn't saying like the damage dealt. But Rite of Ruin, 11,077 feeling so far. And like, I was looking at the numbers, because I'm telling you, when you're playing Arena 3.0 for the first time, the matches aren't much longer, but it feels like you're fighting so much more. We get dog shit again, so we reroll. And I get Fallen Aegis right here because Annie and Malphite, exist, and they want my giblets. We're fighting the first place winners right now, which is Lilia Zed, and I'm confused because, like, Lily and Zed, we haven't fought all game. And based on the stuff that they have, I'm like, oh, they're not that scary. But Lilia also has Firebrand, which literally makes no sense. I don't know why she got it. And she has the Cloak of Starry Night. But it'll negate some of my damage, because like some of my auto attacks and stuff deal magic damage, but against us it's not going to really do anything. I get hooked immediately and Zed ults me, which is kind of funny. I don't know why he did that. But she gets a double ultimate, which allows me to snag the Lilia. If I reacted faster, I could have gotten both of them. But Zed's hook actually fucked him right there, because he hooked me closer to him so I could get my second Q off. So I could get my 3rd Q. And right now I'm just chilling, because like Lilia is not going to be able to kill Sona, and she has to come towards me to get the plant anyways. Which she does end up doing. Is that his ultimate again? But Sona ults immediately. And right here, I just focused the Lilia because I think she's the biggest threat, not the Zed. And boom. Easy win. And at that point, I was pretty confident. You know, Rite of Ruin did 14,000 for shielding. And I think Sword of the Divine did like, I don't know how much it said. Sword of the Divine did 11,950. So at this point, I'm pretty comfortable in my seat. As you can see, all for you has done a tremendous amount of fucking healing. And I do buy a prismatic item here, I believe. I don't remember what I got. I don't think it was anything special. I think right here I'm checking my phone. Like I'm debating on buying the, you know, the Wit's End and shit. But then I do, and I buy a prismatic item, I believe. Yeah. And I didn't really get anything good, and I don't have any reroll. I just went with the Dark Steel Talons. You know, to get a little bit tankier, and because it'll help melt the tanks as well. Alright, Alistar immediately... This is where I'm talking about where Alistar was fucking annoying me with his E. Because right, I've already been stunned twice. There's a third time. And... there would have been a fourth time, but he decided to fucking do it on set for some reason. So at this moment, I'm getting fucking, like, worried. Because we're just getting CC to oblivion, you know. Kayn won't fucking die. Like, someone is healing me, but she's not healing herself. Alistar is just over here fucking 1v1ing me because, you know, I can't move. But then I go over the wall and... what just happened, bro? Let's go back a little bit. So at this point, I'm a little bit worried because, you know, Sona healed herself to full, but I can't get to her to peel her off, and by the time I do... oh no, my screen actually just went black in the middle of recording. What the... oh, I remember what happened. It's because my fucking screen all tabbed in the middle of all that shit, and I almost fucking died because of it. But somehow we fucking kill Alistar right here. And once he's dead, we're actually able to... see, I was CC'd to fucking oblivion. I couldn't fucking play the game. And dead. Finally. You know, that one round. I go crit chance here to get more damage. The one round, Dark Steel Talons did 2,392. Rite of Ruin is at 20,017 shielding right now, and I mean, there's still 5 teams. And Sword of the Divine has done 16,204. We do get to buy this round, so. Now we're putting Garen and Anivia. I think right here I wanted to save up for Prismatic. And I don't remember if I did or not. I think I did. Maybe I bought Bork. I just... they're trying to get tanky and stuff. I was gonna go for another Prismatic, I believe, but then I was like, man, there's not really much else I can get that's actually gonna make this build interesting. Now, Garen has a whack-ass build going on. He has Divine Sunderer and Trinity Force, which both of them do not proc. Like, they don't add double spell blade onto your attacks. So, I don't know why he did that, and as you can see, he's literally tickling the Sona. He's not doing any damage. But, Anivia is focusing me a little bit. I break down her crown. And I get a little bit worried because my Sona fucking dies right here, but then I'm able to burst down the Garen. And I activate my E as soon as the Pike's thing hits me, just so it doesn't affect me. And since I sidestep backwards, Nivea's Q didn't stun me right there. She got a little bit excited when she reactivated it. Right now, I'm just trying to like get my way to Anivia, but take forever. I see that her egg pops right here, so I just immediately try to burst as fast as I can. Activate my E as soon as Pike's thing tries to hit me as well. And boom. Easy one. 24,000 shielding on Rite of Ruin, 5,050 on Darksteel Talons. I think I'll go Firebrand right here just because my auto attacks and my Qs count towards it. And, actually, I think I reroll. Yeah. And then I get nothing. So I go Defensive Maneuver, which I was like, you know what, fine. I don't really need this survivability, but just in case I do, I'll get it. I get Defensive Maneuvers. Playing the Lilia Zed. Once again, I'm sitting pretty comfortable. You know, we're still at 90 and haven't fought anyone that actually made us sweat a little bit. Then we both get hit by Lilia's E, and Sona dies immediately. And then, you know, I'm trying to shield my way through and die immediately. And then I begin to question whether or not, like, I should be worried. Because we both fucking got obliterated. And I was like, oh, great. So I bought a GA. But my Sona did get obliterated right there. She also got, like, the Sword of Blossoming Dawn, which doesn't make any fucking sense. I know that she did it. I blinked. Yeah, she said I blinked and she was dead. Basically. As Zed obliterated her. It was probably more so Lilia, though. So I bought a GA here just to be safe because, like, the match has been good so far. I E, and then I go to sleep, okay? Lily is already almost dead. My Sona Empyrean promises back to me, and she gets obliterated once more. I don't know what changed here, but I am living now, and they aren't killing me. I obliterate Zed pretty much, and both of them are on death's door, so I'm sitting comfortably. And I E here, I get put to sleep, and then I kill the Lilia just by auto attacking. And then right now I am fully comfortable. There's no way that Zed can win right here. I ult towards him, trying to get to him, but ultimately I couldn't. And then Sona basically just pokes him away. He revives the Lilia, but I get a Q on him, and we win. Then Lilia says right here, "That's dumb how my ult is cancelled by your E, Yone." You guys notice anything? Every ult that she did on me put me to sleep because I didn't reactivate my E. So her bitching right there literally made no fucking sense because she hit me with every single ultimate. She just didn't kill me instantaneously. As you can see, we did the most damage in the game by far. 89,000 damage. My Sona did a whole whopping 22,000, but you know, she kept me alive. That's all she needed to fucking do.